My wife and I both work, and sometimes when I get home, I make a classic mistake. Noreen's been busy the entire day, I've been busy, and there's a lot of things we want to say to each other, but here's what happens. I walk through that front door, and I hear the theme music to SportsCenter. It just starts to play, and my wife could be telling me the most important thing, the most intimate thing about her day, and I hear that music to SportsCenter, and I just turn. I just turn and look away from here, and it doesn't even matter what's on SportsCenter. It could be like Yiddish shuffleboarding. And I interrupt my wife to say, honey, hang on, I just want to see if Jan gets the red one. Hang on. These distractions really do take a toll on a marriage over time. A lot of marriage therapists say that one of the most important things you can do for your spouse is to listen to your spouse. And listening is becoming an endangered species in today's techno-savvy world. Communication scholars have come up with a term. It's called technoference, which means when you're having this interpersonal conversation with you and a significant other, that technology really does disturb us in our ability to pay attention to each other. One study was done asking, what is one of the most hurtful things that you can do to your spouse during a conversation? You know what the answer was? Look at your cell phone. Now, interesting, a computer didn't carry the same amount of hurt. The researchers think that when I look at my computer, it is plausible that I'm actually working on something really important. I'm working on something work-related. But a phone, the researchers found out, really is personal. So when I'm in a deep conversation with you and I take a glance at my cell phone, I'm signaling that there's another personal conversation that's more important than the conversation I'm currently having with you. So what do communication scholars suggest that we do? They suggest practicing something called mindfulness. Mindfulness is defined as being fully present in the moment, engaging each other. So what that means is I have to turn off my cell phone. I have to make sure that my computer is put to sleep. I have to make sure that when I'm looking at my spouse or a friend or a child or a significant other, that that person feels like he or she has my undivided attention. Now that's really hard to do. So there's another term that we like to use, and that is called clear the mechanism. So when some thoughts come into my mind, I need to clear it. I need to set those aside and make a mental note that the most important thing I can do right now is not check an email, not to look at a text, but to give my spouse undivided attention and set technology aside.